Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home, lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore.
We're gonna get that gorgeous view.
Wow! Look! It just goes on and on and on.
We're gonna have a ho-ho
Whoever
sighting.
dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone?
Grown-ups?
They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
I mean, I knew it was some kind of rite of passage, but I didn't think it was to be grown-ups. You know, most of us just struggle through puberty. Right, so I've got to walk. Have I got to walk all the way back, or is something going to happen? Let me just have a quick scout around. Yes, there is something. Finds a piece of info. I do like it when you have this kind of stuff and you just have a walk around and there are rewards for just a little bit of exploration. I mean, granted, this isn't much, but at the moment, anyway. Jonoridge and Gemma make their way back to the bottom of the tour. There we go. This tour is now over. I'm sure every single streamer who's played this game made that joke. Who's a good boy? Girl. Oops. Sandy? Good girl, yes. My bad. Unlucky bowl kid. When I thought it would be funny to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot. I'll never do it again, I promise. Oh, blimey. Tough little blighter, wasn't he? Priest. Protect me. When the lightning struck the tour, I must confess that I feared for your safety. But it seems that you escaped unharmed. Truly, we must give thanks to the spirit of the land, who watches over us all. Yes. It's not that I used a TM and learned Thunder. What did you have to say? That lightning was so scary. The sky flashed and there was this big bang. Boom! Well done, you two. So glad to see you. Thank goodness you're safe.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that.
It does make me smile, voice acting.
When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Jonoridge explains what happened on top of the tour.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you.
Oh, God.
Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know.
So it was a rite of passage for adulthood, or citizenship, or both?
You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind.
Oh, bloody hope so.
I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there.
Yeah.
Now,
We'll be the
it's
pride
high
of your
time we were
exports,
heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Okay, well,
Come on, you. Home time.
just want to do a quick test, chat box test. Should be good. Box test. Is that coming up? Yes, it is. Okay. I just wasn't sure. The higher a character's agility stat, the better their chance will be of acting first in battle, and the more nimbly they'll be able to avoid enemy attacks. Okay, pretty standard. So that most freeform fighting, you'll be able to move the camera during battles. I'm not too fussed about that. It's like a turn-based RPG. Don't really care. I mean, if it was like Tales of or Star Ocean, obviously that's something you want to be able to be in control of. But not too fussed, to be honest. Unless there's a gameplay difference. Coming of age, awarded for ascending to the top of Cobblestone Tower and completing the ceremony that signifies the onset of adulthood. Okay, so it's an adulthood thing, yeah. It is just a rite of passage for that kind of stuff. Man, I love the lighting and everything. So the ceremony's all done. Congratulations! Now, don't tell me you've forgotten where you lived, or the excitement. Just follow the paving stones, you'll soon find your way back. Oh, look, you must be tired to be forgetting that. You should head home and put your feet up. Okay, Dankeschön. Notice to parents, the tour isn't safe for children. Please make sure they know not to play there. What, there's that bowl cut kid is an adult now. Just take a dog with you, you'll be fine. That's all I've learned. Yes, it's quite nice. Sorry, I'm someone who kind of likes to look at the environment as I'm going through it. I understand that that's not everyone's cup of tea. Can you read the sign, or are you just meant to learn what that sign means in terms of a shop? Ooh, I like that. No loading screen, you just go into the shop. Right, Jonoridge, what are you and Gemma up to, eh? What's her voice again? Oh, we just got back from climbing up now, I don't know yet. Ah, so that's what you've been up to, is it? Well, it's nice to see it. You've got to go up there together, eh? Can I buy anything? So you move slightly slower when you're inside as well? Okay. Yeah, you do. I'm guessing that shop opens? It's not just for show? I'm fine shops being just for show. To sort of immerse you in the world and all that good stuff. But you go down here? Can't. Interesting. Oh wow, you sort of, after turning, it's quite... What's this? This door is to Kingdom Hearts. You understand nothing. And how do people not sort of bop along with the music in these games? Woof woof! Yes, Sandy. How's it going? What's going on? I'll rob someone's food. Trying to sneak into a chair in the back here. Anything? Can I break these? Like Zelda? I can. 10 gold coins. Nothing? Jump while stop spinning. Here. Oh, bloody hell. I did not expect that. That works for me. Can I grab anything from them, or is it just some fancy pants interaction? That's the official game mechanic term. Look at this fancy pants emergent narrative. I'll knock these over. Yeah! See, you just knock them over, there's no protect. Oh god, I can break everything. I'll just walk into it. Yeah. I do like that you can go in, so far, pretty much every building. And, no loading screen. I say as there is never loading screen, but it's cutscene.
Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him.
Yeah.
We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tower, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little
I
mark?
just can't. It's
Lightning
like,
flying
what's
about
this,
the
dear?
place?
You're in
Goodness
your
me.
what, mid to late teens, and you were hanging off a cliff edge, and he saved you. It's just like, okay.
Here
that's
I
fine.
was hoping he'd
I love
turn
it.
out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along.
Hmm?
Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here. This belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tower. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these
I'm not
years.
your real
Something
mother.
I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're
The chosen one. Did you notice the lady in the red dress?
the reincarnation of the Luminary.
What?
You what, mate?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is
Now,
that your grandfather said you had a
There's little bit of
special
preface, isn't
destiny,
he?
and
The
that there was
Luminary
something you
is
had
the
to do.
character from the earlier Dragon Quest games.
He said that
So,
when you
basically,
came
a
of
reincarnation
age,
of a great
you were to
evil.
head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder.
Who the fuck, a commoner, is going to be just like, hey, I want to meet him with the king, me and him, one-to-one.
Anyway, the
So I
long
can't go
and
and
short
see
of it
Queen
is
Elizabeth,
that
can I?
if you want to find out what this is all about,
I'll just have to look
you'll
at the
have
house
to
she lives
leave
in through a gate.
Cobblestone and head
Not
over
through a
to
fence.
Heliodor.
It's a great experience, by the way.
Crikey.
I clearly should write the brochure for London.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
Dinner! The reincarnation of the Luminary. Jonoridge tries his hardest to sleep, but he's too confused by everything he's learned and excited about his coming trip. Eventually what? He wakes up and sprouts two wings. The Deimos. Really niche arc reference there. Right, Mother? Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's not surprise. It's no surprise after all the excitement today and your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a little walk. The night air always does me a power of good. Okay, so go and have a cutscene in the night. Under night sky is what you are saying. No, I have to be conventional in my escape. And that is a... Oh, I see something there. This seems quite obvious to me. Ooh. Yes. Oh. Why is it? Can I do 50 gold? That's good. Can I do a running jump? No. It's not quite as dynamic as that. think I've been playing too much Xenoblade. Wait, is there another one? There is, yeah. Look. We'll get up there. Yeah, I think jump, it's not that responsive, is it? Here we go. Whoops. Whoa! Oh, Scheiße. It's alright if I swear in German, it's cool. Jump! Okay. There's a piece of pink pine as well. I play the role of Santa. Slip down someone's chimney. It's not. Don't have a clue on it. Just walk around. I've got to find someone like that. I really hope there's like a really nice like. Here we go, waterfall. Oh, there's plenty to grab now. Do it round here or like that. I like how you can see inside. Loving it. I'm loving it. This stream is not sponsored by McDonald's. No, no. Really? Really? Bit there. In here? Am I actually flying? Ah! Oh! Oh, there's something. Can I jump? Come on! Oh, there we go. No! Not like this! No. Oh no, I made it so far! What am I doing? I can see something up there. Okay, I'm gonna go up this way. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this was how you go. Is it? I could have swore I saw it. Yeah, there it is. A jug of fresh water. What a surprise that is. A jug of fresh water. So I can't get back over there. Okay. Now. Now I will carry on going this way. Hello? Is this the way to leave? Out for a little evening stroll, are we? Well, make sure you don't stray outside the village. There be monsters. So, let's go to them. Yeah, okay, I can't get this way. I've just seen something else. No, I'm useless. Oh, just. There's a cypress. That'll teach people to leave their goods in a treasure chest in the back garden. Medicinal herb. Church. Strong. It's magic. My God. Oi! Where you think you're going? It's too late for fishing, sunshine. Save it till the morning. That's probably how he should speak, to be honest. We're going here in the... Oh, it's fine. I've no idea what's up here. I haven't even been up here yet. I don't think I have. I hope there is something up here. Oh, I can knock these over, can I? Oh, take that! And that! And that! Like a seed of agility. That's good, I think. Is that something I consume and gives me additional agility or something? A nifty note that permanently increases agility by a little consumed upon use. Sure. My mentality with these kind of games, when they give you those like attribute boost items, permanent ones, I tend to just always use them on the main characters, just purely because I assume that I'm going to have control of the main character forever. Oh god. No. Is this reasonable? I don't think I should be here. What's the point of this then? Do I come out over there? I'm assuming there's got to be a character that triggers a cutscene somewhere. Just trying to gauge where this character, like maybe Gemma just chilling somewhere. Can I make it all the way around here? There's nothing really eating. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm happy that there's no fall damage. I will be looking. So I've already been here. Let's have a look in the church. Is there no loading screen for this? Nope. It was locked on. Well, no one's saving those kids. Sorry. Message from the mayor. Ferocious monsters are at large outside the village. If you must go out into the wild, make sure you are prepared. Look. What a safe place to live. A lot of people away. Can't get out of town. Just gonna keep trying everywhere. This is my house, isn't it? I've already been in here. Oh. Okay. Well, just robbing from my animal, standard. Do you have anything to say? Any advice? Hey, big news. I've had enough for a little walk. I've been for quite a big walk, to be honest. I've climbed on rooftops and stuff. Here, maybe? Das ist das. Ooh, maybe this door now? Oh, too early. I don't want to learn about Kingdom Hearts yet. It feels like it, yeah. I got lost less on the new Chrono Trigger. Have you heard of this game? I meant to just be having a night stroll right now. Ah! There you have it.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh?
Can't sleep either, eh?
You remember this tree, don't you?
I bloody well do.
I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad.
How you doing, Gokuma,
There
mate? It's
you
been
were,
ages,
running
isn't it?
round trying to help me get it down.
Right, you need to. I need to catch one of your streams. I forget what you look like.
Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the Luminary, that reincarnation thing.
I know. I was missing her. I just could. I went everywhere. I was climbing on roofs. I was going to the top of waterfalls. I went in a cave. I was hanging off a cliff face, but now she's just by a tree. Silly me. All that stuff. So basically, I've been told that I am the reincarnation of some legendary hero. That's kind of the gist. And now she's chuckling to herself.
I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the Luminary appeared and saved the day.
Mate, we should totally do that. Do you mean your football? Like American football? Yeah, it's not a Final Fantasy game. I don't think I'm an amnesia. I've just been told by my mother that the day I was born. I don't know, my granddad said this. Oh yeah. Well, it starts right. Like my granddad, like that's the start. Is like the granddad finding me in a river. I thought it was like the start of Dragon Ball. Like it's like Grandpa Gohan's found Goku, and it's like, let's go.
When it was all over, the Luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since.
I think we should absolutely do that, because I know pretty much sweet fuck all about American football. So I think it would be quite amusing. Me just not having a fucking clue what's going on. I think we should do it with wrestling as well. We should do like a reacts thing.
That's his star, right there.
The only star in the sky.
How can you be the Luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to.
I wouldn't mind next time, like for like E3 and the big sort of like the Game Awards, maybe stream that and just reacting to it. Things like that. Those I think that'd be quite fun. Because I'm going to watch those anyway. So like, why not just stream it?
Goodbye, old friend.
Wow, thanks for the subscribe, mate, through Twitch Prime. It's good to see that it's working. You're a star, mate. Love you long time. Goodbye, old friend. Chill you be, you know. What's with this depression that's going on? Is it because she wants to go as well? Oh my god, she's really upset. My character's like, exhausted after a long day. Jonoridge finally falls into a restless slumber. Yes, we're going to get the too sweet going on. Then morning comes. Finally. Finally! The emote has come back! Is it alright, my emote? Do you think it's alright or not? Can you tell that it's a too sweet? I mean, you probably couldn't if you weren't, you didn't know what too sweet was, but... The journey begins.
Just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him.
That's good. It's obviously easier, like I've got it at the bottom right of the stream. It's easier when it's blown up. It's when it gets to an emote, little details are lost on it. My giant nose isn't there.
Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
Bloody hell. This is happening at like a lightning pace. How does everyone know already? I was told last night. Can I open these? Yes. Oh my god. My mother's undergarments. What are you playing at the moment then, Goku? Are you doing anything or what? Do you play the American football games? Are they any good or they're not that good? I heard all about it from your mom. She said there's an important journey that you have to make, and you just don't understand. Well, before you head off, make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course, down this slope and across the river. Once you've stocked up, head up to the village entrance to the north. We'll all be waiting to see you. Okay, so down here. So that was the shop, but it just wasn't open at the time when I was looking over for. Let's go here. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Background music is a little loud. Gotcha. Thanks, Sean. Is that better? Or is that? Played the American football games. Are they any good? Make sure you've got all the essentials. Yes, let's have a look. Oop, I didn't. No, I found that. Is there a way of comparing Square Enix? I'm trying to tell the details. That's just 7. Is there really? Oh, well done. Oh yeah, so 17 to 18. These are the same because they're just bananas. Wafer, I suppose, is better than the Wafer Bomb. I will buy 2 of these. Oh my god, who's going to carry it? One thing I wanted to ask actually, because I was chatting about it the other day with my co-workers, do they have an American football manager? Because obviously Football Manager exists and it's huge, like it's the most successful PC game of all time or something, like series anyway. And I was wondering if you had an American football manager game or anything like that. The Football Manager games, I mean, people that don't even play video games play Football Manager if they are football fans. You know, it's sort of like transcended typical gamers and all that stuff. Have I got everything on? So this is it, my little soldier's really leaving. You might not be back for a while. Hope you've said all your goodbyes. So ready? How do I save this again? Not again. Miscellaneous. Heal all system settings, return to top screen. I said church, maybe? Ooh. Oh, doggy. Woof, woof. What's the matter, girl? There's someone there? Oh, she's really upset. I'm just going to try and save her the church. Madden Dynasty mode might be the closest. Okay. Is it still too loud? That is hilarious. Okay. Just system settings, volume settings, music. Is that better? I think I might just be really quiet. I need to fix my mic. Maybe I need to just move in like How may I assist you? Confession. I have a confession to make. I'm level 3 and I haven't saved yet. Except when I started the game. I haven't been on it already. Is that better, yeah? So basically I've just turned the music down and the voices and the sound effects are still the same. Yeah. I intend on continuing. Man, there was a lot of stuff on that menu. Purification, benediction, bollification, all the other crazy stuff. Well, I guess I'm going.